Welcome everyone, Sir Paints a Lot here. I'll be sharing with you my tutorial for building my custom base for Ushoran. Over the course of this multi-part series, I'll guide you through construction of the base, painting the base and Ushoran himself. To get started, let me show you the materials I'll be using. For the base construction, I've chosen white clay for sculpting as it's super soft and easy to cover the cork, and it's great for sculpting shapes and rocks. I sub-assembled the Ushoran miniature to make it easier when painting. I've also selected this boxed set containing terrain. I use this box for most custom bases. I'll be using these realistic brick scenery bits from Green Stuff World. Now, let's dive into building the base. The first step is applying clay to your working surface. For an even coverage, I used a texture roller. However, in this case, I found it wasn't necessary since the bricks will be hidden underneath the terrain. I clipped off parts that got in the way and applied some plastic glue between the two large base pieces. These pieces don't fit perfectly, so take your time adjusting them for the best connection. Once fitted, hold them firmly in place until the glue sets. Next, I'm positioning Ushoran's base in the corner, and then I added glue. Super glue helps hold it as the clay adhesion becomes the main anchor point once it dries. Speaking of clay, I'm now using it to fill any gaps, while also adding texture. The clay is sticky enough to securely fasten pieces without issues. I am selectively pressing in other terrain bits from the box just to experiment with different visual effects. I knew I wanted some OSL, so this brazier would be perfect. I don't glue the flame in just yet. Cork also works well for filling gaps and leveling areas. To strengthen everything, I might have gone overboard with the PVA glue, but it binds it all cohesively.
Thousand years later.
Ushoran is placed on top temporarily, so I can get a better idea of where I need to fill in underneath with clay. I used texture paint to cover the whole base, and while it was wet, I added the bricks to the other side. Unfortunately, I lost the footage. In the next video, I'll be painting this base. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on seeing it brought to life.